Romping through the sewer. Romping through the sewer. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Elliot Littlebird. I'll be your host.
My name is Bob.
If you're wondering what we're doing, yeah, we don't know.
That was the worst intro of all
Yeah,
time.
that was horrible. I've just ceased caring at this point. Eric, go away.
No, let him in. Come
What?
on, Eric. Did you say Eric is here?
No, he's messaging me.
Oh. Meh, meh, meh. All right. The Watch Together link is in your fucking
Yes, thank you.
Facebook.
Thank you. Now, before we start racing stuff, I have to give people. I have been at races recently.
Yeah.
Was at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach
Lucky
IndyCar
you.
race.
Lucky you.
Alexander Rossi won.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd heard about that.
There was also sports cars, which wasn't a wreck fest for once. World Challenge, which is another sports car series, which was decent. There was historic Trans Am, which I haven't found any video of, and Stadium Super Trucks, my good friends, which is what we'll be watching right now.
Just a quick headline. Just random, gonna pull it out of the internet. Doctors warn against women putting wasp nest in their vaginas. Anyways, on to the race.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let's do. Uh, okay, this is race 2. Race 1 lasted 6 out of 11 laps. Somebody flipped, and they called the race there because they were having a hard time to right the truck. I mean, he was okay, but it's just the cleanup crew was taking forever to right the truck, and they had a 20-minute time limit, so they called the race. Also, Arcade Salem. I have found the last couple of laps. If we could watch that later.
Maybe. Let's see if we get to it. But yeah, let's get this show on the road because I ain't got much time.
Okay, let me.
So link up,
Okay.
link me the link.
There,
There it
screen
is.
share.
I don't want to screen share.
It's funny because we saw these guys at a stadium. Actually, we saw these
Bam.
guys at a stadium.
I
But this is
very
it.
seriously need to figure out that OBS software because it would make this so much easier from what I understand.
United Fiber and Data. Paul the Dude Morris. I love
God,
these
there's that
trucks.
fucking live advertising again. What the fuck? That
I
makes no
actually
sense.
I got an answer to this finally. Apparently, one of the guys is a friend of the band.
One of the owners of the league or something? That's weird. That's
Yeah.
just a bizarre fucking thing.
Well, they play at like the races and stuff like that too.
Huh. Interesting. That's such a like why them that like it just doesn't even fit with the sport. Like anyways. It's like hippie shit.
Yeah, right? Um Empire Destructive.
Yeah, why can't we get like some metal bands?
Blade Hildebrand has to be the coolest name ever.
That's a pretty goddamn cool name, but Blade in front of anything pretty much rules.
Davey Hamilton Jr.'s back. We saw him take a
Well,
nasty.
she's hot as fuck.
Davey Hamilton Jr.'s back. We saw him take a nasty crash at Irwindale. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck the Vilbus is.
Gefilte fish.
So back in February, we saw these trucks at a proper stadium, and it was really interesting just to watch um, the difference, I guess, between these trucks at a stadium and these trucks at a street course. They're geared a lot higher for this race, and there's they're geared a lot differently because obviously at the stadiums they're going a lot slower than this big track.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny. Can you hear me still?
Yes, I can hear you.
Just fine.
Yeah.
All right, good. There goes the track girls. See you, ladies.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. They're
Here we
still
go.
on the track, just walking. It is so crazy that they let these guys just fucking drive these trucks on the road like that. It's these things were not designed for this at all.
No, they're designed for the stadium race that we saw, which is also on YouTube, by the way, if you want to watch it after this. Love the sound
Such
of
an
these
iconic
things.
turn there.
Yeah, these trucks are so slow. I love them. I mean, they're not slow, but I mean, compared to Indy cars.
Well, compared to the most of the cars that would race here, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, even like stock cars and shit beat the hell out of these things, I'm
Well,
sure.
Indy cars and sports cars race at Long Beach. Yeah, look, some of the trucks only have one door on them because this is the second race of the day or second race of the weekend. So there's already some. I wonder how much they pay in body parts.
Oh, God. And any of these trucks, especially like the fucking trophy trucks, those things fall apart if you just look at them wrong.
Yep. Eric Davis, he's from Burbank, California.
I wonder if they use some kind of like really cheap like plastic.
Yep.
I bet they do.
Probably. I mean, listen to those trucks.
I mean, yeah, how can you not love this? Even if you don't like racing.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to forgive a lot of things. Oh, I mean,
Ow, that looked like it hurt.
This is pure entertainment racing right here. You know.
I love that. Turning on 3.
Um. Yeah.
Yeah, don't hit the flowers, god damn it.
That was actually a big problem that they had the first couple years. Was they would basically just go off into the flower beds.
That's actually kind of funny. The owner of the track's probably, god damn it.
Well, these are public roads. So there's a lot. Actually, I heard an interesting story about Long Beach. Chris Pook, who is instrumental in getting this race set up, there were a lot of retired people who were complaining about the noise, right? Who were saying, we don't want the noise. So what Chris did was he hired out a bus to take these people for 3 days on little trips around LA. Free lunch and things like that. That was 44 years ago. The bus had 400 people, and I think it had 2 buses. Now there's 3 people in a single bus. But he still does it. Managed to sort of get the geezers out of the way.
Yeah, shut up, geezers.
Okay, so the way this competition caution works is they won't actually do a lap under yellow. What'll happen is they'll do the last half of a lap under yellow, basically just to bunch the field up. Because if they were to do a lap under yellow, it would take forever.
Right.
So it's funny because, like I said, we saw these guys at San Bernardino at a baseball stadium, and they drive so differently from that to this. I'll show you after this because it's such a different style of racing.
Right. It's more
Um,
short burst, I'm sure.
yeah, more short bursts, more dirt.
Dirt.
14 trucks here. There's some really good guys here. Cole Potts, who won the Adelaide. This is the 101st race for these trucks, by the way. I was there for 2013 when they did their first race at Long Beach. That was really interesting because I'd never seen anything like this before live. You know, I'd seen it on TV, but Blade. So
Devil breed.
Basically, at this point, what they want is the hood to pop off.
So their engine cools off?
No, so they can see.
Oh.
Because if the hood bows up like that and it goes into the windshield, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Oh shit! His fucking hood just completely fell off.
Yeah, and that's a good thing actually, because like I said, if your hood goes out in front of your windscreen,
that announcer, dude. The dude says no.
Paul Morris is an old V8 supercar driver, a sprint car driver, and he can race these things, man.
That's funny, man. I love how intense he just got there. And he said no. No. What the fuck?
So here, they're going to slow down just to sort of bunch the field up here.
Slow. Long beach.
Long bite.
We're going to the beach.
Matt Brabham, his grandfather is a three-time F1 champion, Sir Jack Brabham. I think he's David Brabham's son. David Brabham's an ex-Le Mans winner and things like that. And Matt Brabham chose to drive off-road trucks. Arie Luyendyk Jr., he's the son of, well, guess.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He could be Robbie Gordon's son. You don't know.
It's Arie Luyendyk Jr. Yeah. I hate you so much. I love these. Look at that side by side pacing the field right there. I love those things.
Yeah, hell yeah. Those things are awesome.
My parents want to go to we have a Jeep and they go to these like off-road parks to go test the Jeep on like rock crawls and shit. And apparently you hear desert trucks off in the distance all the time, like trophy trucks.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to find out where they were and just watch.
Yeah. It's we go to the short course, which is not trophy trucks, but it's the sprint equivalent. These are, how do I compare these to trophy trucks? These are, I mean, these aren't designed. What?
I bet these are probably slower.
They're about 200 horsepower, so only 200 horsepower. Only 700 horsepower, you know.
Yeah, only.
They're built more for stadiums, but it's sort of I guess a trophy truck derived design. It is. But it's a lot more extreme and exaggerated than your average trophy truck. One of the things I loved was a couple years ago, Torque, the off-road championship, did an event in Texas with the SST. You know, the short course guys did an event with the SSTs. So it was really cool to see both, you know, the short course trophy truck style and the SSTs in the same race.
That'd be cool,
at the same night. One guy who's not here is Sheldon Creed. He's won 37 of these races.
Holy shit.
He's won championships in these series, and he's also racing stock cars. He was at Salem actually 2 days ago with the ARCA Racing Series.
Dang it. I just never fucking. I say I want to go do it, but I should know better because I don't have any time ever. Like to be able to do this right now for an hour and a half is amazing. Lately,
Yeah, but hell, it was a great race. But they're gonna race again in October. Such a great sound.
wow. Never mind. I thought about it, and that was dumb.
Well, yeah, but what isn't dumb?
Me. Yes, me.
So yeah,
So,
it was cool seeing them at a standalone event though. These trucks, because
retarded earlier too about Striper.
metal.
What I meant to say is that for me, they're the only band who ever made Jesus metal.
First two Mortification albums.
I completely forgot about other bands, but I never really listened to the other ones. So.
I mean, I've never really liked. They're too hard rock for me, I guess. Like,
yeah,
they're too.
I had to really be in the mood for them, and even at that, there's only a few songs.
Like, if they were more like Maiden type, that's what I was sort of expecting.
They kind of do that thing a little bit, but it's not quite,
Every time they sort of do it, and then they have to go, no, wait, we have to go mainstream now. We have to make a ballad.
You can physically hear them go like they're starting to really kick some ass, and all of a sudden like, wait, no, we got to chill out a second here.
Which is sad. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
that's my problem with a lot of like those sort of glam type bands is every time they even sound like they're going into something that's interesting, they have to pussy out.
Yeah. Some of it's still okay in my book, but I'm not going to put it in my CD player and leave it there for sure.
Hell, I have a lot of I have a lot of classic and traditional metal or whatever. I mean, I have a lot of everything, even weird medieval folk music.
Right?
Because I'm weird. I like being weird.
I tried breaking my speakers, and it didn't work. They actually ended up getting better.
Well, how did you try to break them?
Well, I started playing some music yesterday, and they were cutting out really bad, like to the point where I was like, oh man, these things might short out right at any second here. So I was like, well, fuck it then. I'm just going to send them out in a blaze of glory. So I just blasted the fucking volume. My fucking entire house was vibrating.
I managed to break my speakers, and I'll tell you how I did it. Suffocation's Effigy of the Forgotten album at full volume.
Okay, I'll try it.
It literally just went.
And at first I was just going metal. And I was like, you know what? I need to try some like fucking bassy shit here. So I put in some 9 Inch Nails, which I figured, here we go. It's going to work. Nope. Not only nope, but they got better.
Wow. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. And then I fell in love with my speakers. I was like, aw.
Well, I've done that with headphones.
Loyal and reliable things. I can't get rid of you.
So here's the second caution here.
I like how the truck just doesn't even really ramp the ramp. It just drives over it.
Yeah. These things have a lot more suspension travel than, say, a short course truck, obviously, because these are more extreme jumps. I was sitting in turn 5. Last and final. Last and final, Scott.
The last and first.
God, I hate you. Here we go. Green flag.
And that motherfucker waving that flag is going at it.
Woo.
God damn. Big fat boy, too, with a ponytail.
After this, we'll watch random crash videos.
All right.
Because
here's the thing. I got some German bologna in there and some mustard and some cheese and some bread. That's gonna happen. Oh, yes.
Okay, I had eggs and sausage, so there you go.
Have you ever had German bologna, though?
Probably.
Well, you need to go get some.
I'll rush out to the store right now.
Right now. And go get some goddamn German bologna, because German bologna is a fucking bomb.
Goddamn German bologna.
It's the hamburgers of bologna sandwich.
Ooh.
It is.
Hildebrand.
There's Hildebrands around where I live.
You're weird.
You're fucking dumb.
I despise you.
Oh my God, he's just killing the live truck. He did that on. There is no way he didn't. I don't know. That was crazy. I can't. I don't know about that shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
I don't know about that, man.
I do, because I was there.
It could have been a mistake and they just got tied up. But I don't know.
I think it was a mistake. It was. I was there. Hey, I was there.
I wasn't. I was working.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Long fucking day, too. We had like 2,000 people in the casino. Ugh.
All right, let's. Gavin Harlan, who won the previous race that was aborted. Hey, aborted.
Hey, Scott, aborted. You know, like babies aborted.
In the future.
Abortions in the future will be instantaneous.
Like tubes.
You put a tube in your ear and then your tube ear will abort your baby instantaneously.
Wait, you put a tube in your ear? What?
And it aborts your baby instantaneously in the future. It doesn't make sense to you because your primitive, stupid brain.
Sounds like Time Cube.
We're talking about the future. Your tubes.
Cold pause. Preston Rentals, by the way, is actually an Australian company called Preston Hire. But they say hire in Australia rather for rentals. It's so cool to see David Hamilton Jr. back after, like I said, that was a bad crash at the King of the Wing event at Irwindale. I was there. He got broken ribs.
There.
I think he got a fractured vertebrae, a concussion.
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes to go.
Oh, I didn't know there was a timer there.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah, so great to see him back racing. The best thing about Davey Hamilton Jr. is after he wrecked, he goes to the hospital, and the first thing he asks is, "Can I at least watch the race on Friday? Because there's another race coming up. Can I at least watch the next race? Can I go out and watch it? No, you should probably stay at the hospital."
Can you watch it on TV?
Well, it's not on TV, dumbass. Sprint car racing. They don't show sprint car racing on TV because that would be like cool.
That'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah, but why are they gonna do something that makes sense?
You know, I would have such a much easier time keeping up with this if I didn't have to go to my computer just to watch shit. You know,
Well,
if I could just lay my ass down on my couch and turn it on every Friday night, that'd be the shit.
yes, but the 90s are over. I mean, you could do that on the computer. They broadcast on the every Friday and Saturday. You know,
It's
you
not
could.
the same though.
It is for me. I watch everything on the computer. Here he goes, Ed.
Now
Matt,
that
grab
isn't like
him.
I can I've been planning on getting woohoo! I love the way he crossed the finish line there. It was awesome.
Watch this. Watch this. He's. Watch how he's gonna celebrate.
Come on, celebrate, motherfucker. Woohoo! Hell yeah.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah. Yes, you don't even let up off that throttle until those tires pop, motherfucker. Come on.
Okay, you want to watch crashes?
Sure. But I was thinking about buying some mini PCs for my TVs.
Yeah.
And then I can use my phone as my remote control. I've got an app on my phone that lets me operate it as the computer's mouse and keyboard.
Yep.
It's very awesome.
Awesome.
It is very awesome. And that same app has different tools in it so that I can control YouTube, Netflix, all that shit. It's fucking sweet.
Crashes.
Anytime you hear some bad shit's about to happen. Oh shit! Ooh, dude, that fucking hurt.
Formula One.
Kind of...
Formula One.
This is Formula One?
Yeah.
They got some kind of new roll cage.
Oh, the Halo, yeah.
That's why I didn't recognize it.
Yeah. Yep.
That makes sense. I bet they did that ever since what's his name at Indy?
Justin Wilson at Pocono, actually.
Okay. Was it a similar wreck?
No, that's what you're talking about. It was at Pocono, not Indy.
What was the one at Indy where the dude landed on the wall like that?
Well, no, that wasn't the problem.
What was the problem?
Justin Wilson got hit by a piece of debris in the head.
Okay, so that's why they put that there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there have been other injuries as well. You know, other crashes. IndyCar.
Well, that ooh, damn, that had to hurt like a motherfucker. That wreck at Indy though, I can't remember the guy's name. Scott something, I think.
Dixon, but that Scott Dixon, but that happened way before or way after the controversy of the head thing.
Well, that roll cage though, it seemed like it would help in that situation though.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, it might have contributed, but they've been talking.
Oh,
about
I'm not
Halo
saying that's the reason they
years.
did it. I'm just saying that would help.
In 2009, a driver was killed by having a wheel strike him in the head. You know, so that had this happened before. I think they make the cars look ugly as fuck, but hey, you know.
Yeah, well.
Sports cars, I think.
Yep.
Whee! Yeah. I'm just waiting for that on the onboard. Just some guy. Whee!
Yeah. But you know they're thinking, oh shit! You know that fucking shit has to be the reaction every time.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the tire goes out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Especially in a race car.
I love these I love cars in general, race cars.
You know,
They
they
sound
make it
good.
look like I could just hop in one and go, but there's no fucking way.
Eh.
There's not even, I probably couldn't even get into first gear.
Let's see here. Go. Speak English.
Right. What time is it right now over there? Hang on one sec. I got to check.
Uh,
3:49. Okay. I can stick around to another 10 minutes or so.
Oh. Oh, Martin Haven.
Smoking and fire and oil
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, this is touring cars. I love touring cars.
Wee.
James Thompson.
That is inaccurate. His car would only go 5 miles an hour.
Well, that was the joke when I first met Jim. I was like, "You're the British touring car racer, right?"
And then later he was like, if I built a car, it'd get 2 miles a gallon and go 5 miles an hour. And
Yes.
yeah.
Whee! Johnny Morbidelli. Morbidelli.
Deli creep. He's the deli creeps.
By
Hey,
the
look,
way,
it's
if
Bjork.
you're going to tell me when you want to leave, I have one last video to show you, but it's only 14 seconds. So,
Okay. There's an
and,
umbrella. No, get it off the fucking racetrack. No, I can't believe how close people
there we
got.
go.
I was too focused on the umbrella. He did. He did hit him.
Wow,
Um,
there are a lot of good drivers in this series. And the winner of two of the three races that weekend was a really young guy, 56 years old. Oh,
Jack off.
BTCC.
Jack off in the lead.
Jack Goff.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's how you ruin your race.
Ford and a Honda.
I love these cars.
I'm guessing that's like a Focus or a Fiesta and a Honda Accord, maybe,
Yeah.
or a Civic.
These cars are actually louder than you'd think.
I always imagine race cars being pretty loud.
Well, but I mean, these are little touring cars, so you wouldn't think, you know.
Those things are so badass, though.
Yes.
This
So,
looks very, very, very similar to the same cars they use in Global Rallycross.
speaking of Rallycross, have you heard the news?
No,
Rallycross is done.
I figured. I mean, it wouldn't. It didn't seem like it would ever get that popular.
No. It was popular. It was very popular. The thing was, is that they apparently had been paying their bills, and so Global Rallycross had shut its doors. There is a new rally called American Rallycross. We'll have to see if it, you know,
Well,
does
that's about
anything.
fucking stupid, isn't it?
What?
That you can be that popular and just you just didn't fucking pay your bills.
Well, that and I think the manufacturers quit, but it was weird because I mean, GRC was crowded. I mean, when we went to GRC at LA, it was actually quite crowded. So we'll have to. Well, I hope the American Rallycross, which is promoted
Damn.
by the FIA, I hope they can do something because I like Rallycross. It's
Yeah, it's
fun.
fun.
That's my line, bitch.
And you don't have to fucking sit through an hour long race either.
Well, you have to sit through about 2 or 3 hours anyway.
Yeah, but you get, yeah, whatever.
The
You get
waits
multiple
were the
races.
waits were really long though. Like the waits between races were ridiculous. It's like
Why?
it's like really? Oh, Super G Japanese GT. I love Japanese GT. Japanese just do things right, you know?
Yeah.
Some French guy. It's funny. I started paying attention to like Japanese stuff whenever Anarcha shut the fuck up about Japan. Like when he talked about Japan, I was like, I don't care. As soon as he was on to something else, I was like, maybe I should check it out now. Well, it wasn't conscious, but you know what I mean. It was
Just happened that way.
supercars. I love these cars, V8 supercars.
Fire! Fire!
Oh,
Fire!
oi,
Fire!
oi, oi! Your car's on fire, mate.
Yeah, mate, your fire. It's happening.
Car's on fire.
Can you put your fire out, mate? Oh, mate, you fucking car's on fire, mate.
Oh, your car's Shut up. I don't even know anymore.
No, I don't either. I stopped trying to know.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. It's much better.
Or different cars.
That's just, yeah. I like that reaction. Like, what the? Like, he was just like, why did that happen?
Yes. And
that is a trashed car.
Yes. I'm waiting for the the one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what he actually said. It's just the way he said it was.
I imagine his producer after the race was like, dude, you need to chill the fuck out.
No, I imagine his producer after this is like, I'm deaf thanks to you.
Yeah.
Yes, I officially can't hear anything.
You're not allowed to do that anymore. Chill the fuck out, man. That's still one of the funniest things we watched on here.
But I also love Graham Goodwin's deadpan. That looked dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Just completely deadpanned it.
Motherfucking Europes. The goddamn Europes and their dry humor.
I love dry humor.
I do too.
That's all I can do anymore.
I just get jealous because they're so good at it.
I'm not big on Game of Thrones. Like, I don't like it. But there's this one scene where the guy, he's chasing a guy. Do you have any last words? Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what your last words are. Cunt. And the guy just goes, "You're shit at dying." You know that?
You shit at dying.
Just completely deadpanned it. NASCAR.
Rick. Yeah, man. Just looking at the stands, it's not near as popular as it used to be.
No, but I mean, a lot of it's because they just built the stands too high. I mean, If you,
when I used to watch this, every race, no matter what, it was fucking packed.
yeah, but I mean, a lot of it was also because they didn't have as much stands as they do now. I mean, you take away a lot of the stands, it'll look packed.
True. But at one time they had to have that many.
Yeah, but
So
it was a trend, and I mean, I think that's NASCAR's problem is they don't recognize that. You know, I mean, they're still the most popular motorsport by far in America.
oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, and going there was actually pretty damn fun.
Trouble. I mean, you could just tell with some of these announcers, though, like the broadcasting teams, that they have it all plotted out. Like, if a wreck happens, you use this phrase. If a fucking thing happens, you use
Well,
that phrase. You can
well,
tell.
I mean, Mike Joy's a 41-year veteran, so he's of the broadcast booth, so it's he knows.
What you can say and get away with, and all, yeah, walk that line or whatever.
Well, yeah, but he's not one to shy away from controversy. He's made some interesting statements that I like Mike Joy because he also a problem I have with NASCAR fans in the
Ooh,
states
god damn, that had to hurt.
is yeah.
Fuck, dude. It didn't look particularly nasty, but if you know anything about physics, damn.
Different NASCAR, different. This is the junior series.
Still, dude, that dude direct side slam
Oh,
into the wall and like, ouch, just ouch.
the problem I have with a lot of fans and NASCAR fans is that they don't understand any sport that doesn't have the word "and" a NASCAR in it. Whereas Mike Joy he's an ex sports car racer, so he knows a lot, about other sports, other forms of racing.
Right.
Which that's my biggest problem with NASCAR fans is it's
Which that seems weird to me because a lot of those hillbillies and shit, they love watching like fucking short tracks and shit like that.
what's this?
I don't know what this is. Drifting, maybe?
Yeah, right.
Or just maybe some kind of like skills thing. He just wrecked a Ferrari
your
that's
car's
completely
on
on
fire.
fire now.
Your car's on fire.
And it's a Ferrari. It's just sad to see a Ferrari on fire.
But I mean,
Oh. Ah!
oh, MotoGP. MotoGP.
I think he could have been penalized, but he just straight up ran into him, the dude. He's like, fuck you.
No, they weren't happy with they were not happy with each other after that. Let's put it that way.
I wouldn't be happy at all if someone ran into me like that.
That sound.
Dude just held onto his bike.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, dude, he totally did that on
What happened?
purpose. He totally did. The way he got up and acted like, oh, shucks. Bullshit, motherfucker. You did that on purpose.
These are. I love these.
Got up from a wreck, got on his bike, and hit the throttle and wrecked again.
I love these bikes because they're down on power, but they have they're actually really interesting to watch.
It's
Uh,
amazing to watch these dudes fall off their bikes. It's like they know. Like, yeah, okay, I'm falling. Like, it's just weird. Like if you or I fell off of it, it would look like a fucking rag doll.
is it over?
Yeah, it's over. So after, go ahead and play your.
Okay, here. This isn't. This is a soil the pants moment. This is where they go. This is where my parents go. This is a UTV passing through. This is a soil the pants moment. He, yeah, he pirouettes on his nose.
Gonna have to replay it. Replay it.
God damn it! Is it playing?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now they're in reverse.
And he landed it. And he landed. I mean that.
That's seen impressive.
I've seen things flip off that ramp. So yeah, the fact that he actually pirouetted it and landed it was he gets 10 out of 10 for style points, but I'm guessing they'll have to change his underwear.
Right.
So yeah, that was Crash's motorcycles.
That was your daily once every month thing.
Yeah.
For racing.
Yeah.
People that we don't care about.
We hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you didn't enjoy it, but you stuck around anyways, and are gonna support us regardless because
or out of some sort of morbid fascination. These guys suck, but I can't stop watching for some reason.
Yeah, their production sucks. Their microphones suck. I can't even listen to the fucking video they're playing.
They're not funny.
They're not funny. They're stupid. They say shit I hate. And they don't care about me. But I'm watching.
Yes, right. And isn't that like Josephine? She has to watch because she's with me, you know?
Oh. I have nothing to say there.
You know, well, that's all. That's actually a joke that, you know, oh, you're not funny, but I have to support you.
Yeah, laugh at his jokes, Josephine. God, quit being so mean to Elliot. You gotta laugh at his jokes. Be nice to him. Loving, tender care.
Why would she be nice? Tender,
loving care.
Shut up. So yeah, motorcycle. So bike ride. Well, obviously, you know, you've raced, you know, motorcycles your whole life, so you realize when a crash happens, you realize when you can't save it, and yeah, when you just okay, I just have to make sure that I don't kill myself.
Well, it looks when they fall off of a bike, it looks more like I don't know how to explain this. Maybe like a gymnast when they screw up.
Yeah.
Right? They land correctly.
Well, yeah, there are
like
ways.
A professional wrestler. That's a great example. They land like a pro wrestler would land, so that they don't get hurt.
If it goes right, you mean? If it goes wrong.
Yeah, if it goes right. I mean, obviously in both sports something could go wrong, and I've seen shit go wrong in both sports. But yeah,
if it goes wrong, then
dude, when that shit goes wrong in wrestling, it's fucking dirty, man.
Road rash.
Fucking Brock Lesnar doing that shooting star press and landing on the top of his head. God. Ow. Yeah, dude, it was nasty. But anyways, I should probably get going here.
All right.
I could go see my kiddo. So
we'll see you guys later. We hope you had fun. Not. Bye.